I am a Pisces. I'm a physical therapist. I have an awesome dog, and I have a great job. About 15 years ago, I was involved in a really bad car accident. I used to play tennis for the Grizz, which is the local college tennis team. And on that drive from Chicago here to Missoula, Montana, our car rolled 8.5 times. And somewhere in the fray, my leg was ripped off. So I was injured, had a closed head injury, and eventually had the rest of my leg amputated. And quite possibly the most important and devastating thing in that accident is my best friend died. It was a long recovery. I was injured in June of 2002, which seems like a long time ago, but really it's not. But in 2002, I spent a month in the hospital where they removed part of my leg and took my stomach muscle and reconfigured what was left of my leg and tried to make it work for me. 11 months after that, I had the rest of my leg amputated. And then 11 months after that, I actually competed in my first triathlon. So in that span of 11 months, I was involved in a lot of physical therapy, also vestibulocochlear therapy, where I had really bad balance troubles, so I had to relearn everything. I really had to relearn how to sit, to stand, to walk, to feed myself. Pretty much anything anybody does on a daily basis, I had to relearn how to do, and I was able to do it relatively well with the help of physical therapy and the miracle of being young. But now that I'm older, I still use a lot of the skills that I learned in physical therapy to do my daily activities. CoreAlign fell in about 2009. I had kind of progressed through my recovery back into athletics, and I got involved with the U.S. national cycling team, the paracycling team, and I was headed to the World Championships. Due to all of my training and still relearning how to use my body the most effective ways, I managed to hurt myself, and I thought my cycling career was over. This dream of representing Team USA at the Paralympics was quickly dissolving. And then I met a physical therapist, Leah Verstegen, and she was able to guide me through recovery from this new injury and used CoreAlign effectively. It was like a miracle to me, how I was able to relearn to use my muscles in a way that I could not only sit, but I could walk and then get back on the bike. Missing one leg means that my whole chain of biomechanics is off. I don't stand equally, I don't walk normally, I don't ride bikes how everyone else would do. My legs are very different. So I think of that as like the orchestra or the symphony of motion. It's got the beats are all off and everyone likes to play at a different time. And to make it sound like a song and help me move forward, I needed help. I needed a new conductor, and so she was that conductor that helped me reorient and redirect my muscles so that I could, make it look and sound pretty.
I met Megan when she was just graduating from undergraduate, and she was finishing her athletic training degree. She came on as a physical therapy aide for our company, and she always brought sunshine into the clinic, and just always brought with her just an intense work ethic, and I think both of those qualities have brought Meg where she is today, and she's very successful at so many things, and on the top of that list is changing people's lives.
I ended up working at Alpine as an athletic trainer. I got to work in the clinic, have some experience with some patients out in high schools, and coming back into the clinic, I got to see Sam and Leah and some of my other mentors, how they practiced, and I thought it was incredible. I wanted to emulate them. They were great mentors and showed me what kind of person I wanted to be and how I could serve my community and the patients that I was just like not that long ago. That she's really changed my life. I've had the opportunity to work in various clinics, and I've also had the opportunity to be a patient in various clinics. Each clinic, I think, has its own niche or its kind of focus. And I have to say I've seen more clinics that are alike, and I think Alpine stands alone and higher than those ones in my opinion, because of the tools that they have, like the Reformer and the CoreAlign. I think part of what it is it challenges the patient in a new way and provides us a tool or a skill that isn't available anywhere else. And as a practitioner, I'm so excited to be able to use these skills and these tools to share with patients. And I know from the patient perspective how exciting it is to come to a clinic that has these tools because it's so unique.